Welcome to Middle Class Matters. Today we will see a real estate market disruption. Securities Exchange Board of India, SEBI, is trying to regulate real estate business platforms offering fractional ownership rights. The consultancy paper has been submitted by SEBI on this regulatory framework for micro, small and medium REITs issued for by the SEBI to the government. Various terms used in real estate business are FOB, fractional ownership platforms, SPV, special purpose vehicles, CIS, collective investment schemes, AUM, assets under management, REIT, real estate investment trust. The aim of the scheme is 1. Secondary market operations of the real estate business. 2. Enable the large number of real estate investors to participate in the real estate sector. The third one is transparency in asset pricing. Fourth one, introducing more classes of assets into the real estate business. And fifth one, to increase liquidity to the real estate business. During the koviet 19, the demat account has increased from 41 million in 2019 to 115 million in 2020. So that means that the large number of people have started participating in the the stock market operations. The difference between the equity market and the real estate sector is the equity market is having a good market capitalization of around rupees 280 trillion money as on May 2023. But whereas it is not possible to assess the assets value in the case of the real estate sector, but it will form a very significant portion. The second point is the stock market is liquid and opaque, having price transparency, but whereas the real estate sector is illiquid and opaque, not transparent. The problems of the real estate market are the listed real estate companies are only 5,000, but millions of properties are dealt by the real estate sector informally. So that means that the informal companies operating in the real estate business will be not more than say 50,000 to 1 lakh. The market credible valuation is not there. The property title verification is very difficult. High commission charged by the brokers. These are some of the problems faced by the real estate business. To ease these problems only, the government is coming out with various changes. The changes are referred by the government are SEBI, Real Estate Investment Trust, REIT, Regulations 2014, but actual trust formed only from 2017 onwards. In 2014 itself, SEBI has brought out regulations for forming trust for this increasing the real estate business. But whereas from 2017 only, these trusts have started operating. By May 2023, the trust had a property worth of 55,000 crores under its management, which are registered with SEBI. Only 3 SEBI listed companies are so far operating. So that means only 3 trusts have been formed so far, and they are having an asset under their management is 55,000 crores. Real estate investment trust, public issue minimum investment required is rupees 10,000 to 15,000. Say in the trust, people have to invest anywhere between 10 and 15,000. But the fractional ownership platforms will offer even lesser than that. That is the reason why the SEBI has brought in MSME REIT proposal. The proposals are towards reduction of the asset size, the subscription size, the net worth for the sponsors and investment players. To rent generating properties, capping total expenses ratio. So the trust should have rent generating properties, and the expenses ratio will also be reduced. Then the third one is frequent valuation of assets, and the assets under the trust have to be frequently valued. So say they are as like mutual funds, they will have to value their assets also, maybe once in 3 months or once in 6 months, as frequent as possible. Thereby the AUM can be declared by them, thereby the fractional ownership can be obtained by the people, and it will become very liquid in the market. The problems of the real estate sector are ultimately it is not possible to regulate. The real problem what the government finds it, the real estate sector, it is very difficult to regulate because it is in the clutches of various high net worth individuals, politicians, bureaucrats, and all say the people who are corrupt. So it is very difficult to regulate this sector, but still the government is trying to address some problems. Regulation of fractional ownership platforms which will not register with SEBI. Say the fractional ownership platforms, if all of them register with SEBI, then the problem can be minimized. The confidence can be increased in the market. The special purpose vehicles with less than 200 investors not agreeing to convert into real estate investment trust. So less than 200 investors, they are not interested in converting them into trust. That is one of the problems faced in this sector. Collective investment schemes not possible for SEBI, not possible to register under the SEBI. Say the various schemes are being brought out by the people to collect the money from the general public. That is one of the name which the government has used is collective investment schemes. Any type of scheme, they say that is also available in the say real estate sector also. Then FOS, fractional ownership platforms, to be brought under real estate regulatory authority. So one of the minimum requirement is FOBs have to be brought under the real estate investment say authority, regulatory real estate regulatory authority, but they are not interested in coming. So that is the reason why the government finds it very difficult to control this particular segment. This is having more of informal than the formal sector. But once it is brought into the formal sector, we can bring in lot of investors with lesser value of investment into real estate, wherein they can say now the real estate investment is not liquid and price discovery is also not transparent. That is why people are hesitant to invest in this sector except on a large scale. Please like this video, share and comment this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please support us. Thank you for watching.